Morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning stream. Today, game we have planned on our platter is Visage. We will try to one-shot the whole game if I'm able to do it under 7 hours. If I'm not, well, too bad, so sad. I will have to play it once more eventually. As I've heard, the game is an horror game, but it's way more puzzly than the other one that I've done. So the game don't give you a lot of clear goal of what you got to do. So you have to basically search and find where you have to go, what you have to do, and what order you should do it. So without further ado, I think we're going to launch it to make sure that we're able to end up in the time that we were supposed to. You guys see the game capture? Yes, but in way too little. This game went auto for the 1280 quality resolution. So basically it's probably most of the reason why it's that little compared to the other game I played on the stream. Let's go for new game, first game. Visage is hard. Patience, thorough investigation, and good resource management are your best friend. Good. At least they let you know it. Head Square Studio presents. Nice. It'd be nice if he was doing that faster. Oops. I misclick. Let's say what? Let's say I misclick. I don't know if I shot the person or myself. I'll ask Pigeon. Pigeon will be there eventually, and he's gonna be able to say it. So. And you cannot go back in. You need the garage room. That was clearly garage, right? Okay. So, up to what I've heard, you have to actually search a lot of things in this game. Progress room. Okay. Okay. So for now, I did not progress much. That's what the game is saying. It's saying to me. Display stand. Seems to be like the back of a library. Good start, game.
Hello, Dwayne. It's Rose, your neighbor.
Hi, Rose.
I know it's late, and I know that I tend to be a little anxious about small things. I apologize for that, but I'm getting
Please, she is aware.
worried. I haven't seen you out of the house in about 3 weeks. Is everything all right? Could you call me just to let me know everything's fine? All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Rose seems to be a nice neighbor. I was not walking and I heard dum, dum, which I don't like much. I can crouch, but I can't take that book apparently. Can I open this old I don't like the mechanic for opening the door. Woo! Okay. What if I want to eat it? Old eggs of mine? It's a glass. Okay. How can I dump it now? Okay. Shift, run, control, catch, switch, and fix. That would switch it from my hand. Nope. Does not change much. Like, not at all. Open inventory. Tab. Boom. You still hear sound. Item drop, it's F. Okay, I got 2 items. One on my right hand and one on my left. Is there any book here that I can gather? E. Books. Okay. So currently I have 2 hands. And those can work separately from each other. Which is pretty human. Up. Please. Open. Open. This one was creepy. We found a candle. Okay. Okay, I can extinguish those by myself. Oh. Oh. How do I drop you? But I want you to hold. Think we got it? Nope. A, please. Right, pick up. Left, pick up. F. F. Okay, so how the hell is this supposed to hold? Okay, when it into its place, I can leave it there, and they will stay. Ouch. He's so cute. Can I take it? No, apparently I can't. But this is a lot of little wooden bird. Oh. Okay, those are cans. Apparently your character has been trash for a few weeks. Stuff. Can't take that. No idea what this is. This seems to be a kid on camping. It's jam. It's jam. Sanity. My character's sanity will affect my gameplay. Spending long in the dark decrease your character's sanity amongst varying other elements. Your character's sanity is represented by the brain icon in the lower left icon of this in the lower left corner of the screen. If you see a brain clearly, your character's sanity is dangerously low, and dangerous event will occur. The red cloud icon appears when you are in stressful situation. This is a cloud, apparently, which will decrease my sanity. Okay, there are sounds. Okay, this is the light. This is the light going down. This is the light breaking. Knowing to identify these paranormal events as they hinder your progress to decrease your sanity greatly. Your character's sanity also affects the number of paranormal event occurrence. So if my character is already going crazy, he could be going crazier. Lights down.
The weather is going to be absolutely celestial. The temperature won't drop below 77 degrees, and it's going to be one hell of a sunny day. Get your sunscreen towels out and take your whole family to the beach. Take a day off and show your loved ones how much you care about them on this
Okay,
wonderful
good.
vacation. On another note, today we got a special
Press
guest
NT to
with us,
continue.
and we're gonna have a lot of fun with him. His
I
name
got a new light. I will. Yeah. Novice electrician. Nice. What's this? Pick up the item. Taking this item will begin a chapter. You will not be able to begin a different chapter until you've completed this one. I'm not sure yet. The place seems to be kind of safe for now. I may want to move around a bit. Acquaint myself with again avec l'endroit. Okay. This slow opening system is really a pain. Okay, there is a book. Please, game. In what was that paranormal? This is just a clock ringing. Okay, nope. This is not just a clock ringing. I was about to read. Okay. I like the fact that your mentality is a small brain. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Pigeon. And that's now darkness, up to what the game thinks. Okay, this is up. Do I have to fight my sanity here? Like, my character got scared by really not much. What the hell? There's nothing happening here. You just hear talk talk. Okay, we found pills. This is good for my sanity apparently, so guess I'm gonna take this. Can I put it in my inventory? Oh yeah, you can. I don't know how I did it, but it worked. That's the important part. Don't forget to take the pills. Like, your character goes from everything is fine to I'm going crazy in a second. I'm quite sure this will hide something disgusting later. Where are you? Light. Click. I was reading, so. The neighbor. Okay. This may be information about Rose, but we don't have the pages yet. Where's the big light? There's no big light. That opening system. I don't know what you felt when you were playing with it, by the way, Pichon, but it's painful. You're waiting to see the chapter I'll take? Oh, okay, because it's... Oh! Okay, you have to do a few different chapters. Okay, but, like, this is a clock. Its whole job is about making sound, game. Okay, there. I heard you speak about, clock. So there I'd say it's 3:33. Okay, let's go back down or open this. Ha ha ha! I found the light. Okay, well, I said 3:33, but I did not note it. What's the point? So cuckoo 3:33. Please let me have my light. Sorry. There is 3 chapters / story, and you have to do them all to succeed in the game, I guess. Here. Okay, can I drop you? F. I don't like the controls for now. They do not feel natural at all. There's a safe here. there is something down there. Ah. Sorry. Oh, fudge. Oh, well. I just picked a chapter. I hope it's... Let's see if it's the same that you picked. Taking this item will begin a chapter. Okay, no. I'm not obligated to accept yet. I found the drawing of a panda. I accidentally accepted, I think. I just did, right? Okay. So... Lucy's chapter. Oh, wow. There's so much no light in here. Why would you do that to a kid? Saving. Game starts. And in between chapter, do the world become back to be a happy place where it's nice to live and stuff? What's his face? Okay, he's just ugly. Him too. Him too. So you have to fight with the ghost the whole time. Hello. Sorry. She had the scary eyes. Yeah, sure. The door closed. I cannot reopen it. Nice. God, I already got shivers. We all had stories about the monster in the wardrobe, right? This cannot be only a Frenchie thing. They made a movie on that called Monster Inc. I got no light. I don't like it. Sarah and Dad. Aww. That would go from cute to really, really scary. Just don't know how long it will take. So apparently my sanity is already low. Woo! Thank you for the host, Jenny. You were... Okay, it's not the one you did. Oh, nice. Probably the one we're doing this Saturday, actually. Nice. Thank you for the host, Jenny. For those that do like... Oh, I will have to go inside this place. I have no light. Oh, wow. And the ghost is like, no, the only light you got, well, you don't have it anymore. Did I knock knock? I have the feeling that I'm gonna get stuck in here. So this light opened. There is a monster. Knock knock. Back. Okay. There was no choice. Like, in this game... You can try to resist going in, but it will just make the game way longer. I don't have played much of horror games, but I've already played enough to understand that part. So, who's that? Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Okay, cool. She's talking with a ghost, apparently. I'm gonna get out and something will happen. Not even. The door is back to be open, though. God, it's dark. Okay. Hold it close. There's another. What? Who would make that many door in the same house? Like, how much of a madman are you? That opening system. Knock on the door. You waited to do it. Perfect timing. Okay. Can I keep it as... No, you cannot throw stuff. This is another game... Another of those games where you have absolutely no power. Okay. Pels. And... I don't know how the dynamic item... No! No! Ah! I just took pills. And I did not want to take those pills yet. Like, my sanity was fine, I guess. Okay. Okay, mirror. This is way too much wardrobe or 2 rooms already. Like there's already 3 wardrobe. Okay. And now it will turn back to be like closed. I don't like the tonk, tonk, tonk we hear behind us. That gives you a chilly feeling. Oh, she drew on your walls. How nice of hers. You know, this is really losing, actually. You're not doing much. You hear sounds. You walk. This is like... Light is jumping. I opened that door earlier. She's now closed. The lighter still opens, which is nice. I'm not sure where I can talk with the monster. Okay, that's stupid. I don't want to stay in the dark. Sponge, Monsieur Net only taking to erase the writing on the wall. Yes. Basically, this thing is so toxic that it will take even your wall with the writings. But... Okay. I'm lost. I guess I will have to open more stuff. That's gonna be a long game. Okay. So the game gives you absolutely no clue on what to do. He just leave you in here, being like, yeah, shit will happen. Knock, knock. So I need to close the door first, right? When I'm in. Now I knock, knock. Shivers. Mr. Net Sponge, the only sponge that erase your own ends. Basically. Like, you use that and I lose my, I lose my skin color when I do use a sponge net. I'm the one knocking the most. Okay, so now I have to reopen probably. The thing answered. Let's go see what's on the other side of that wall. Okay, that's already this. Oh, pills. More pills. I'm gonna be such an addict in the end of this game. Okay. We got that. Which I could go and take a walk with. This is now my new candle. I'm gonna plant it somewhere. Oops. Yeah, that's how it works. You don't have to click, you just leave it there. I did not found any lighter yet. I go downstairs. It's phasmophobia, but you're stuck in the house. Oh, this is open now though, and the key is not here anymore. Okay. A mom with 2 kids. Okay. So I look like I am the camera. I like the game for now because even though it gives you nothing, the sound effects are perfect. That gives me more shiver than I had playing Outlast. And nothing happened yet. So, all in all, I think this is good. Okay, let's change channel. Oh, fudge. Okay, where am I? You see that thing flashing down here? Is this that? No, it's not. I'm not sure where it is in the house. But obviously there is something there. Okay. This is why I did not want... This is why I did not want to start a chapter too soon. I wanted to learn how the Outlast is just not good, pretty much nothing. Nah, I do not agree. There is something good in it, but it's like a running game. Running Simulator 101. Okay. So, about Lucy. What happened to Lucy, right? These are still all open. Is Rose wanting to talk with us again? Oh, cool. Oh no, sorry. That was just the deadline sound. I'm so dumb. Let's reopen this. So I guess that each chapter will fail one of those things here. And then this might open. Okay. So let's get back to anywhere. I don't like the bloody look of this chair. You need a key with a small mirror attached to it. Good. Edem. The ghost is still in that entry. Somehow. There. Is there anything interesting in it? Can I jump? You can't open this. I'll go back upstairs. Now that I got that trigger, maybe upstairs changed. Let's go knock knock. Found the room with the picture on the TV. Oh. The light open here? Touch this again. Oh, there's a hen right here. That's cute. Not scary at all. Ah. So this. I'll try to go downstairs. Much as I wanted to keep that for as late as possible. For now, I went through all the room I have access to and I did not find shit, so... I'll need the garage room key. Looking for... Ah! Fudge! Okay, sorry. Looking for garage key. It's probably in your jeans pocket in the laundry room. Okay, so... Laundry room. Up to my first thinking, I would put my laundry room close to the restroom. May be wrong, but if you are a normal human, this is what you would do. Apparently, you are not quite a normal human, so nothing. Um, cannot throw yourself down here. Um, normal there in the cave, in the house. Okay, cool. So they would be downstairs, but I don't have the key. That would. This is counterintuitive. If I need, oh, cool, I can open those drawer. I do hope. If it's only that, yeah, piss me off, game. You found a key with an electric symbol attached to it. Okay. Electric symbol is probably something to go downstairs, but maybe not the garage one. Go for a try still. If not, this is still something that we got for future uses. No, I need garage room key. Did something spawn? In there. Okay, this is the progress room. I don't have to go back to the progress room for now. A cave in a house need to be Bruce Wayne's house. Clearly. This is the only answer I got to that. Bruce Wayne's house got a cave. It's the bat one. You cannot open the door to go out. Achievement unlocked. First reaction. You tried to go out. I could have made the game and missed that action, actually. I don't want to check you. So, I do hope you like this game for now. This is me walking in the place. Learning that I can't do shit with much. Let's look at the photo. The last trigger was with one of the photos, so I'm just gonna check him out. Those are family's photos. A lot of kid. A woman with the classic haircut you would have in the 80s. Ooh, look at this. She could have been a rock singer. Because they all had that kind of cut in the 80s. I cannot interact with the TV at all. Now the TV knows I saw it. Okay, that's only the radio. Let's go back to that radio. It obviously wants my attention, right? Hi, radio. I wonder if they just like asked all their crew to just bring back some of their kids' photos or photos of their parent when they were younger. And they were just like, yeah, that's gonna do it. Mirror is broken? Or cheap? Electric symbol is probably not that. Okay, guys, if somebody knows what I have to do here, I'm a taker for the information because at the moment, I'm already at a loss. I'll close the light. Oh, okay, this is not that light. Yes, it is. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Talk to me. We hear doors moving. I'll give you more sound, just in case you want to share it a bit better with me. That feeling of having absolutely no power but hearing stuff. Oh. Oh. There's nothing. I thought there was a buddy, but that was just like the bedding being like all rummaged up. Okay, that's me. Nope, I did not close it. The light closed itself. Okay. I did not open this. Let's take a look. Blue? Nope. Hair. Pins? No, razor. That's a solution. Well. Yeah, I know. You're a clock. You sounds way too often to be, like, barely used. Only been like 30 minutes and she already rang 6 times, 7 times maybe. Well, that would be legit. Like, is there any way that I can break that wall? Like, there is space. I'm not sure if you guys see it, but there is clearly space in between this. Maybe not. Maybe it's only in my head. Maybe there's not. I have the feeling that there is a space in between the two. Any kids would have that feeling as well. You have no clue, by the way? Candle can be placed here. Yes. I'll go get my candle, but I have no lighter. The point of a candle with no lighter. I really don't like that though. I have the feeling that she's gonna jump in my back eventually. Okay, this is not good for my sanity trying to go through that in the dark. Yes, Leo, what can I do for you? Let's go back down. There was thing happening down here, so nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Come up. Leo. Sit here, Leo. So. I would like to go in here. That looks cool. Okay, what's that POV? This is not the basement because there is too much windows and hallways for that. But I did not see any of those gramophone anywhere also. I'm pretty sure those sounds are just like random triggered. Electric key, we got garage room key here too. We need 2 garage room key. Hi, Leo. There's not a real difference in between the two. Okay. May I repeat myself? We did no real progress yet. Ah. We saw a picture of a panda. I'll go back to the panda we saw earlier. This may be it. Like, there was a panda up there. I'm not wrong. It's all good. You can play. That's the panda. Yes! Okay, maybe not. No. He's so cute. But he's useless. Okay. I guess we were driving. And this is her being a unicorn. Nothing behind. Nothing behind. Where is that panda? Yeah, I took this. Okay, I cannot grab this one. Can I grab anything else? There's already progress. I understood that I can... I'll close the door. Maybe that's the trigger I was missing. Ah. I don't like that. Okay, so... in the night, a kid would have no light. And the door would still be closed. I hear poem. So I hear kind of an answer. My sanity is not going crazy at the moment, so it's fine. Leo moved. It kind of... close that too, I guess. Yeah, because you did not use any WD-40 recently. Okay, I got something answering me. So there's that. And that does not scrap my sanity yet. It did not change. Okay. Okay, cuckoo clock again. Can I knock in any other walls? Okay. So we see nothing of Fuse again. Let's get out. I hear something walk. Did this flicker? I don't know if I'm supposed to be like startled by it. Just get close. Okay. These sounds actually startled my character a lot. I'm really at a loss. Once again, if anyone got a clue of what I'm supposed to do at the moment, we've seen that TV change. And that's pretty much all we got. Oh, God! Oh, I hate this. I found it. I found a key tag basement right there. I went on the side of this at least 6 times. This game's gonna be a long game for me. I should have done that in 5 minutes. That took me 45. And basement key does not open the basement? I need garage room key. So... That's the garage. That's not a basement. That's the garage. Well, that does not help. I'll go and take a look at the other door on the right side there. Did not look like a garage key, but maybe it's like another of those stairs. Oh, there is a clock here. I got told by a good friend. Okay, it's 3:33. I already note that one. No, everything is at 3:33. 33. Cuckoo. This is stairs. I'll call that stair. As if there will be only one stair. The basement is closer to the TV room. Okay, it's locked. I need the basement key. Yeah, but I do have it. Tab to open inventory. Is this a joke? Let's die! Okay, I can pull this. Other POV on that? Lighters. Okay, lighters are used as a minor source of light to explore the house, and they has a limited amount of time. They will not prevent stress buildup, so even if I use a lighter, I'm getting stress. Okay. I'll keep it. I need the basement key to open this, so let's go with the basement key. Once again, way too many doors for a house. Everybody is always into the open place kind of look lately, and you still go. Hey, could you stop getting wasted like that? Okay, anything I can take to make myself comfortable? Here. Nothing. Can we open this? Oh yeah, we can. Oh yeah, we can open everything. There will probably be a little something hidden in here that I can gather, either for my sanity or because I want to heat. Grab open. Grab open. Grab open. Key. Blaze lighter. Can I grab with my right hand? No, you can't. What I'll do, I'll move the lighter on the right side so I won't use it by accident. Oh. Pick up. I found some chocolate powder. Yummy. Cool. I guess I'll store it. The item, you think? Nope. I will probably be able to calm someone with chocolate powder. And who divide their light by that many little things? Like one big light to open the whole room and it's easier. It's fine. The more windows you had. Okay. A lot of beer. And the more rooms you had, the richer you looked. Oh, okay. So that's a good reason to put a freaking lot of door. Okay, basement key again. Oop. Oop. And I don't know how many access he has to his basement, but it's at least two too many's. Okay. So we're not done looking at this place yet, so let's go. This is a laundry room. Yeah, where's my jeans? Nope. Dryers? Okay, they go for a sequence. That's a jump scare incoming. Will I get swallowed by the... jump scare right behind me? Not even! We got the garage key. Not even sure I want to see it yet, but we got it. Okay. It's jammed. No shit. Can I place that back then? That's a lot of animation. Your character really wants to look at what he's doing. This is important for him. Oh, so we're back here. I like that. I like that. Well, I said I like that, but... in real life, this house would be a paradise for a kid that likes to play hide and seek. Basically, you can run around the place and never be found by anyone. Let's open that. I don't like when things are closed. So we could go in the basement, but I have a better feeling for the garage at the moment. And if it does not progress, I'll go back to the basement. Oh, garage room key. Click. Open. It's dark. Click. Okay, it's not dark anymore. Okay. Okay. Garage and basement are two different. Now I can dual wield my lighters. Keep that one on the side. So we're gonna find a use to this later. Oh, I can roll this on the side. Is that another lighter? Okay, no, this is just like a place to die in. I cannot stand up here. No shit. I don't want to stand up. I want to, like, lower myself and get in. I can. Okay, but this is an animation. Dun, 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 dun. This is where you hide your stuff from your wife. Okay, Omega key. Omega garage. I will end up with so many stuff written on my hand. Yes, for tag. For tag, that would be perfect as well. So, Omega in garage. I do hope to do it one shot, or else I'm just drawing all of that on my hands for no good reason at all. Oh. A Matryoshka! Don't ask me what they are for, I have no idea. We got a doll. And by the way, the door goes behind us. I hate when they do that in games. I know that's all part of the fun though, so... now we got a light bulb! Look at me! Go in with my 2 weapons. And using my 3rd hand to watch this bottle. Okay, drawers. These looks like potential loot, right? Ooh, oh. Okay, those looks like kind of blocked. They don't want to open fully. I cannot take this. It's blocked. And apparently, being under the staircase is considered as being in the dark. And I cannot open this one, so let's get back in the light for now. I don't know what side I should check. There is tool. Oh. Can I get a weapon? No, you can't. Oh. No. This is a bomb. According to what I've learned playing Prey, that was a bomb. Oh. Hammer. Okay, I can't take shit. Let's say I want to drop this for now. And see if I can gather anything else. Nope. Take this up again. So. Garage room, okay. And this is garage room too? I guess it makes sense. In a way. So let's unlock those two. Not be done. For further use. Cool. Cool. Keep the light on. Whoop him. Garage room. Basement. Oh! This is where those two connect. And I guess that I'm done with the garage and the basement because the key disappeared. Can I bulb into inventory? I think I could, but I have to lose a sanity pill. Let's go. Looking for a light. There. Oops. There. Where am I? Let me reposition myself here. Please, close the light. Good. There. Okay, I think we got... Ooh, sorry. I turned myself and I saw some blue light, weird stuff, and I was... no! There was nothing. No danger at all. Yeah, you heard that, right? That person breathing heavily. I probably do not have... Oh, yeah, I have the key for it. Okay. Try fresh paint on the wall. Try and break the wall open. There's fresh paint. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, I don't like that. Yeah, brute force. So, I'm quite sure my character won't be able to defend himself later on. Like, that changed nothing. But apparently, I'm brutal enough to just break a wall with my fist. Okay, so this seems to be the little room then. Let's take a quick look. Okay, no, this is the other way around. So we're done with the basement key. We're done with the garage key. We have access to everything here until shit goes and hit the fan. Okay. I won't go in the breathing room yet. I will go there first. Because I have no good reason, though. Yeah, it's just plaster, but like... There was a door here, like you see the cadrage. The frame, guys, the frame. Let's get in the basement. Yeah, that door is in plaster too. Mostly. This is the room we started in. We started in. Are there shots in this? Yes, there is. Why would that be an option? Worst case scenario, I kill myself. Like, they give you the option to shoot yourself. Oh. Oh, easy way out. I died. Oh, did I? So apparently this is a game that lets you shoot yourself. Okay, I still have my pills. I still have my thing. Rose. My hands are full. Okay. Oops. I just chugged pills. Fudge. My character will end up being such a junkie. Rose? No. No Rose. Is there still a pill in this? Maybe one. I think there's still one pill in this. So the place is open. Is there any real use shooting yourself like that? Or it's just like a one-time fun kind of thing and then it's done? I'll go take a quick look to see if there is anything else in that room where I just shut myself. I'll go take a look though. Are there still 6 rounds in the gun? Can I empty the gun shooting at myself? And what will happen if you, like, unload the whole gun if that happens? Yeah. I think I'll set it to 1. But, if it counter... Yes, we count them starting now. Death. 1. Good. Yes, when I die, someone can write exclamation mark death to add 1 to the counter. So here's what I'll do, and I know it's gonna take some time, okay? I'm gonna try to empty the gun and see if I can still shoot myself with an empty gun. The animation takes forever. Inverted Russian roulette. The more you go, and eventually you don't. I wonder if this is like making the game harder in some ways and I just don't know it yet. Not sure if I make sense. But like, if this is like a hidden death counter or difficulty counter, I may not like what will happen soon. Let's run. Yeah, I say run. You've played Phasmo, you know that you're not running in these kind of game. I wonder if what I'm taking is the shortest way. Yeah, kind of. It's a lot of walk to go and kill myself. And once that's done, we resume the normal gameplay. We're already at 2 on 6. I did not have enough fingers for that. Yeah, one less. So aim the gun at my head, take the 5 minute it takes, and shoot. Then Jack Score come in, and he sees like that scene about me killing myself. Only that does not get the game, leaves. Ejects. Okay. Halfway done. No, not half. That little kid is kind of shooting herself with that. Are you at the beginning of the game? I'm kind of at the beginning of the game, hard bottle. The only thing I got for now are the basement key and the garage key. And I opened the basement and the garage. That's pretty much it. I saw the TV showing me a scary girl. And I don't know why, I just found a gun that I can shoot at myself. And every time I shoot at myself, there is one less shot in the gun. Now I want to know if I can shoot myself 7 times with a gun containing 6 shots. Not sure if it makes sense. It probably does, though. So... that would be the shortest way, maybe? And the house is actually a real maze. Like... everything turns over itself and you get back to the whole place while going somewhere there. Both ways seems to be as distance, at the same distance. So you want to know too if I can shoot myself with a non-existing bullet? That won't be much to learn, but we're already halfway there, so let's make it full. I just want to take a look if there's something deeper. Oh! I was trying to light my lighter, and the game says no. Yep, I agree with what you're saying at the moment, Hard Bottle. That could be an Easter egg. So yeah, we have started the game today, Hard Bottle. I will try to go through it. My progress was slow early, because for like 30 minutes, I went 6 times just on the side of a key and did not notice it. Like the key was right there on a plateau, and I went... sorry. I went just on the side of the plateau 6 times, not noticing it. So for now, every time I see the same scary pictures when I die. So I'm not like... there's nothing traumatizing about that. And once we're done with that, we will resume, if nothing happens, the Lucy part. Because we were... there is, as we got told by Pigeon, like 3 main storyline in the game that you have to pick a key to. And once you do, you pass through that story. So if possible, I want to go through the 3 story today. But since the game is really not clear about what is it you got to do, this is totally possible that I'm getting lost enough to only be able to do 2. I promised my mother that I would be there by night to help her build her office. So I will have to go and spend the evening with her. Not complaining, just saying. That would be the reason why I would not do the whole game in one time today. But I would probably put it back on Sunday if we're not able to be done with it. Reason being, Sunday I will, and I say kinda be making a special stream because it's been 6 months I'm streaming. The progression's going well. I want to thank the viewers. I want to make a long, like 12-hour stream where we play a few feel-good game and a few crew games with the people that will be in the viewership at that moment. There will probably be like an hour or 2 of Pokemon Unite in that. We're at 5. We still need 2 more shots. And that's nice, because for now, the only thing that killed me in the game is myself. Yes. Thanks for the lurky, Jenny. The animation takes forever. Let's be honest. So, 2 more, and we're done with those shenanigans, and we're back to playing the game. So apparently this is a game where I can't really die, I guess. I just reset. There must be a reason for that, like lore-wise, an explanation, because I always respawn in the same room. Sorry, Leo. I will have to swap the legs that are under you because they're not breathing anymore. If you want a sweet spot. Okay, no, you're going back to your mom. Okay, Leo, see you. Leo was with us since the beginning of the stream, like 10 minutes in. But he does not like when I change my legs. I mean, I do not change my legs. I still have the same legs, but you know what I mean. Change them up and down. See the counter on the ground as you exit the room where you revive? Oh! Oh, there is a counter! I did not see the counter. I'll take a look. Oh. Why hard bottle? Okay. Okay, there's a counter, you say? Oh, yeah! There is a death counter. That's nice. Like, it's kind of hidden enough to be nice. You say to save. Save game? Go save slot 2. Accept. Maybe I should have went for that saving before I shot the first time. We can learn stuff without it being stupid. I did not know we had the power to save. I thought there was just another saving game that was just like, you have to assume the decision that you take. Let's get in. For that ultimate shot of nothing. At some point, that still means that the scene that you had early on actually happened. Like the opening scene of the game. Have you played the game, by the way, Hard Bottle? Let's shoot me with nothing. Click, 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 and that's done. This is still kind of savage. I'm mostly asking Art Bottle because... Oh, you watched someone play before. Okay. If I'm getting really lost at something... I'll probably ask for some backseating. I'm down a well. Looks like it, Ebda. But the good part is that I have an apple. No, I don't. F. This. Take the apple. Ooh. Is this just a never-ending void? Oh, okay. That's it. Like, you never get out of that. Do the apple eventually disappear, or... Okay, yeah, this is an ending. Okay! You can press escape to go fast. So we're done. 1 hour 15 minutes. No kidding. We're going to go back to the game because like that must be the worst ending there is to the game. Thank you for playing Visage. This is stupid. There will be speed run of this ending, by the way. So we say load game. I just hope it didn't make the game harder. Like killing myself 6 times. I hope that every shot is not like, let's make it hard. Because he tried to go out. And I hope there is not like an achievement of not dying during the game. Because if there is, I just yeeted it out of the way. So back to our thing. Where were we? We were at getting to the do I want to know? Do I want to know what? That was not precise enough. I need to go where the girl's gasping. Quite sure about that. Okay. Hi, Lucy. Oh, fudge. This is darker than I expected. Okay, no. She's there? Ugh. Another TV. Storage room. I can stay out and open stuff, like, that's less danger for me, right? Storage room. Dynamic items are essential to your progress. Will respawn that are essential to your progress will respawn in the storage room. Nice. Nice. I like this. Like, I know that does not seem to be much, but it's actually really nice. So you have a spot to go when shit hits the fan. I like how Scary Game just basically like the religious references. And it often goes back to Christianity. There we go. We found a respawn room. That's a broom. Please, please, don't breathe like that. Okay. So, let's inspect. Scary place, scary place, scary place. Not so scary, just the hallway. To shoot, what does it do? I mean, you mean the basic shots or the last shot? If you want to explain that to me, I'm down for it because I like to understand things. That's really like something that I do like. But I'm not sure if every shot does something different than the other one. Okay, nothing here again. We're going deeper into this shit, and we're back to the place where there was that weird manke. Oh, fudge. I'm standing in the dark. No! I want to go in the light. Lucy, where are you? Okay, this is actually hurting my sanity. And I kind of can't go in. Yeah, can I? Yeah, I can. I should be fine by now. Like, there's light here. This is still kind of gloke. Let's be honest. I can't get out, but there's a window. There's a lot of window overall in the place, so that's kind of sad that you cannot just run away. Okay, this is not one that I can open. So let's go back up and go to that TV. The shoot, it kills head. Yes, it does, Hebda. Yes, it does. So, where are you? Okay, this is the place with the gramophone. Okay. A lot of kids' toy. Gramophone. Okay, that's where she was. Where are the lights? There. What's opening? It's that one that is opening and shutting down. So let's go there. I want that. Okay, my dynamic is full. Let's eat candies. I guess I can. They say that I can, like, can I light it down? Okay, well, I'm done with my pills. I think. Am I? I was. I just found a new night bulb. You do not have a big inventory. Oh, okay. Probably isn't a good time to explore that way. Game saying, you don't go there. Okay, so let's drop these spells. Because, wow, they give you a lot of stuff, actually. Okay, so let's go there. Oh, it's kind of glitchy. Oh, she's there. Nothing indicates which key. Open it. Let's try the electric one, just in case. Nope. Okay, I will open a light. I can repair that, right? Oop. Nope. I can repair this one, though. Yeah. Oh, it's not broken. It looked broken. Okay, so as said, this is how you progress in these games. You get in, you gather stuff, and you stop being scared by everything. So let's get in. I need electric room key. Nice thing I got it. I don't know where I found. Oh yeah, I remember now. I found where I found it. There. Another lighter. Like, maybe I just don't use mine enough. Another pills. There's a lot of loot in this game, actually. Like, I'm really taking the time to make sure that I do not take too much of it. Okay. Like, I'm so not sure what I've done there is any good for the game, but we did it! We did it! Nope, not this one. I'll drop this one, and I will take this. Whee! So apparently this television is scared. Because this was stressing my character. Do you hear that click? Yes. Oh, cool. Thanks, Ebda. Okay, F. Drop. Dame. Am I dead and I don't know it? I need 7 item. But the gun gives 6 int. The trick why the 7 time is a bad ending. Fudge. God. I don't like the sound they just dropped here. Okay, so I'll go read to that. Okay, when you need to collect stuff, to get the standard ending, each bullet shot gives you a hint where you can get that item. I just wasted my 6th int of the game. Nice. Nice. I made the game harder, but in my own kind of way. Okay, so is this hunting me? Okay, that tells me where to go. Why would I go there? Like, God freaking Dame. I'm dead, right? She's coming for me, right? Okay. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I'll try to go through her, and I'll probably die trying. Okay, I guess hop, 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 hop. There. Is she asking for help? She may be asking for help, and I'm just scared because she looks like shit. Oh yeah, I swear. I swear, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, we're going back in the room now. But we know the monster exists. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. What happened to you? Oh. She's gonna be right there. Those are plants. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You want me here. Okay. I'm dead. Oh, no. Okay, I have to go there. Like, the game wants me to go and sit with her. I forgot to bring a candle with me, though. Do I have a bulb? Yes, I do. Oh, so the light is not broken, apparently. That could be nice if the game knew. Okay, let's go sit there. Aww. How cute is that? The monster got a friend now. And Lucy's it. That doll. Okay, that turned red. For some reason. Let's get in. I'm quite sure I do not really have the option to do not go anyway. Jump scare incoming, or danger incoming, or both. Oh. Oh. Guilt. Oh, dang. Okay. The doll scares a bit each time. Each time. She was designed to be ugly. The panda got absolutely no use. I'm probably missing something here, but like, I don't care about missing if you Easter egg. I'm not there to be a completionist. I'm just there to enjoy the ride. Oh no. We will learn something sad about her. Okay. Maybe I just a bit... I'm Lucy. Hello, Lucy. I want to be your friend, Lucy. Yeah. Okay. There is probably one of them with something written in the back. Oh yeah! I found the small key. I don't remember where is the door that said we don't know what kind of key you need to open that, but... Okay. Game is like, yeah. Question? Answer. And Lucy is now a drug addict. Oh, fudge.
Listen to me. I'm with you, Lucy.
Oh, fudge.
Stay
Oh,
with me, Lucy.
Matryoshka.
It's bad, Lucy. It has to go away. Don't tell anyone, Lucy. Me And you. I want to help you.
I'm
It's
dead.
not what it seems, Lucy. Your parents wouldn't understand, Lucy. Only you can understand. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. 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 Do it, Lucy. Lucy.
You game.
Only you can understand. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy.
This is an happy place.
Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it, Lucy. Get rid of it, Lucy. Do it. Get rid of it, Lucy. Lucy. Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy.
I cannot take pictures anymore. Am I dead? I am in that little bottom stairs living room. In front of the TV that was talking with Lucy. All the light plugs got pulled up. It seems to be working properly. It's not lighting up. Oh god. Okay, there's no more light. Okay. Why? Why? Ah! Fudge! She's gonna kill me. Yes. Okay. Once again, the game gives you no tips on what you got to do. So I'll be running. Not knowing where I will go. My feeling is that I got to go to a room. Okay. And I may be wrong about that, but my feeling is that I got to go to her room. So, go in here. That seemed to trigger the rest. And then get the hell away. Oops. This is a poor one. Okay, I need to follow those plugs. Yeah. Finally, I was wrong. They give me a clue. Okay, I cannot get in here, so... Is it this way? No. Must be there. No. Okay, there. through the second path. Not even. It's jam. Oh, fudge. He's gonna catch up. He's getting close. She's there. Mm-hmm. Ah. So, let's drop this one. God. And now, though, game, where do I go before I lose all my sanity? What is your next info on where I shall go, game? Fuck! Not there, apparently. Okay. Is she still there? I'll go into the progress room. This seems to be like a cool place to hang in. I still hear her breathe. I'm dead. There is no exit if she spawned in my face here. Do I need to go back into her room? Okay, she's breathing loud and clear. Nope. Nope, I'm dead. 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 How about we close that door, right? I did not even close it right. Can I open it now? Yes, I can. I gotta get in, but from the other side, and my light is down. And close this. Get in here and probably die from that stupid idea of getting hidden. Fudge. Okay, sorry. I kind of scared myself there. I cannot open any light. Progress. Break this, break this, break this. Let me in, let me in. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Everything is there. Okay. Progress, I'd say. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Talk to me about a little girl that felt gelled. Nothing. Nothing. He's gonna spawn straight into my face. Nothing. Fudge. Okay, back up. Nothing. God, I don't like to hear her breathe like that. God, that girl had issues. Fuck. Okay, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm dead. Okay. That cage place is a maze. There is a key somewhere in that you have to find. While the little girl is breathing into your ear, and sometimes spawn, you take your heart out. Time to calm down and get back on track. So. Where is my lattice autosave? Okay. Right when the shit was starting to hit the fan. We opened that one. We opened that one. Okay, she's there. She's gonna go away. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, go away, you. Okay, so now the real games begins, I guess. That's when I freaked out. Which probably means that it is exactly where I should not have freaked out. Okay, she's there. She's there, walking. Got it. Where is she? She's there. Okay, straight there. You open this, and you run the hell out. She's gonna spawn, right? She's straight behind me. I do not even want to turn over. Here we go. Okay, my camera's not working anymore. My light's not working anymore. I will hear the monster talk, right? The door that was there is gone. The door that was there is gone too. Okay. So let's talk with the monster. The bird is gone. I gotta go and see her and help her out of that, right? Please, Lucy. The bird is gone. Lucy is gone. The door is back. Okay. Close back this door. Open. Oh. No, nothing happens. Those were all pictures of the monster that she took. Push it. Okay, we're back in the house. Nope, not even. There's no use having my light open now. He's gonna spawn. Thanks for the lurk, Ebda. That's appreciated. Hi. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. I was ready for this. Oh, we're not done yet. I know we are not because the key did not reappear, so we cannot go for another story. I'll just go to the progress room, but I'm quite sure we're not done. Yeah, we're not. Okay, this light is done. Almost. Yeah, she's not that strong anymore. Okay. Lucy does not want to be my friend. And with her attitude, I gotta say that I don't either. Okay. I'm coming back in. Got that weird feeling that we gotta help her. Even though I don't know how we're supposed to do it. Somehow it won't light up. So this is where I was supposed to go. Guess I'm supposed to talk with her from inside here. Probably. There will be a hello. Darkness hunts you. No shit. I can't go anywhere. We can't go there. Going back in. Going back out. Does it? Interact. The following is written on the blackboard. Hi. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, we have to go and help her now. Okay, there I saw something. No, that was just the cuckoo. This is back to being the same room. The lighter is empty. The lighter is nearly empty. Okay. Let's get here. Nothing. I dropped the lighter down here. Oh. Weapon? Get in here. Nothing. I feel like, once again, I do not have a lot of clues. I'll go back to where we saw the darkness. First off, downstairs. And that sounds is a good sign that this was the way to go. Good sign. No use. No clue. If I die in that corner, I have the feeling that the way to go would be somewhere in here. Just don't know how we can spot darkness. This is really the kind of game to which you do not want to play when you're about to go to bed. No, not there. Fudge. Okay, so where was I? There. There. Basement rule. Sorry. Hi, Willie. Welcome to that game where I don't understand shit and there is no clue to get what is the next thing you're supposed to do.
Thanks for
And
joining
thanks
the
for
crew.
the follow. I got that feeling now that I gotta go to that mannequin dropped in the corner because I get attacked a lot when I'm in the basement. And since I've never played the game and this is like my scary horror game at life, I don't know much how to venture into it. Let's go back down. Okay, we're going. Okay, when I hear that sound, I get the feeling that it means that the darkness is close. But the game is really not clear about that. So basically, I don't want to stop running. Okay, my feeling is that avoid standing in the dark for long. But now there is that new mannequin right in the way, so I can't go there. I have no idea where I will get out here. Okay, it's back up. I can save that light for now. I don't know what I have to go. Where I have to go. Just know that darkness haunts me, apparently. I'm using this as a light, hoping it will eventually help me to see it. Oh, yeah! Sorry. And like, in the past, I saw some other streamer and other player play our games, and I was like, no, they are exaggerating their reaction. God, playing it is something totally different than just looking at someone playing it. What's the next thing I have to do to end up this story about Lucy? Shadows following me. I have absolutely no idea how to outrun the shadow here. Um, let's take a quick look because, like, I don't see where was um my my clue to know where I have to go. I'm deep into her story already, so there's still a lot to that story, actually. Okay, I was right. I was supposed to go to that mannequin. So that's a good way to see the next part. Get back in. Hoping not to fall on that monster on my way. When he's close, we hear a big sound and the light flashes. No! Once again, I went in there accidentally. Build that kind of staircase also. Interact. Yeah, no shit. This is jam. Okay, the fact that it wasn't there before does not mean that I don't want to go there. I'm so dead again. This. Fudge. Can I still go? Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead, I hear it. Oh. The thing follows me. Does he know where I am? Oh yeah, he knows. You're just finishing work? I'm doing pretty well. How about you, Willie? Okay, I'm dead. There is something to do about that mannequin. So. Here's the thing. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. I need to give him his jaw. So, it's been like 4 times that this thing kills me. And you need to rebuild the mannequin to open a door to keep on going on that storyline. I'm not used to horror game, as I was saying. So, I'm still getting scared to what I see in that. Even though for some that may still look quite normal. Yeah. There. The item. We're going back down. I think the shorter way is that one. I can be so wrong. That time, let's try not to mistakenly go in. That was a restroom. Place where we got the jaw. Before the world turned dark and evil. Okay. Jaw. Oh, fudge. Okay, can I get in? Ah! Okay. That was intended. So. How am I doing? I'm doing like that. That was a good jump scare. Like, you're stuck, not doing shit, looking inside the thing, and then he jumps up to you. I don't understand why that time, though, he does not kill me. Okay, where am I? That's a totally new place. Ooh, build. Ooh, build a corridor like that. Like, in real life, I mean. That's so not legit. What's that? Take a look inside. Somehow it... Oh! Yeah. So, this game got something. I'm gonna be honest. I've never jump scared that much in a horror game. So, they got something good going, I guess. Okay, there's something blocking the door. And somehow, my lighter won't light up. Okay, I really don't like that, but the game does like it, so get in. Okay, other jump scares incoming while I'm coming back. Right. Where's the monster? I saw this one. Ah! Oh, please, Lucy, don't do that. Am I dead? Okay. Yeah, Somehow it won't light up. I'm so dead. Okay, we see the scratch here. I'm probably gonna die going here. That's a pathway. Yeah, that's normal. At that point, I do not even scare when I hear those things. Okay, this is a wall. This is another monster. Wrong on the wall. Yeah, jump scare incoming, guys. I'm dead, right? I can hear the sound of my death incoming. Okay, he got me. Nope, but he went out. And that door is now staying open. The second one too, so he's probably there. He's gonna talk with me, right? This is the place where there was those chairs. No, not even. Oh, okay, now it is. I'm so dead. Open? Somehow it won't light up. Yeah, I know, my lighter is not working at the moment. Because I'm in a weird place. Still hearing that breathing. Okay. Okay, now my cams sometimes don't do the flash. Okay, I hear him. And it sounds like there is more than one, actually. So, is there one of those in which I can go? Most probably, but I gotta try to find it without getting to meet my demise. Oh, nice. What's this? Okay. Progress or not? No savings, so I'm not sure if it's progress. This is messed up. This is a cuckoo clock. Not a hoo-hoo. Surprise me something. Oh! This is a cute place. Safe space. Ah, fudge. Okay, what's this? Okay, not fun, danger. Dynamic inventory is full. I can actually just like take a chair and put it back in my inventory? Is that what you're saying? Oh no, there was a lighter in it. Can I go through this? Yes, I can. Like if it's not existing. And this is the other side of this place. And now if I get back in here, what happens? Nothing. Lucy was up. I guess I gotta go back down with that closed door. I go in now? Nope, I still can't go in. Yeah. That was a scary monster that made me spawn back up. Oh. Let's get in. Back to Lucy. Oh, I kind of lost myself here. What's on the wall? Okay, 2 plate. Okay. It probably was not the right way out of this place. Or I did not went into the weird other room that I've opened. I'm gonna try to get back in here. Okay, the big sound saying that the monster is coming. But from what side? Always the one I'm going to, right? No, he's behind me, huh? Okay, it's jammed. So I can't go back in. I'm dead. The only way I can go is back. And back was the monster. I'm probably dying right there. Okay, we're back in here. This is not where we want to go. This is the chair part. Monster is somewhere. The game won't tell me where, so let's just keep on running. I think this will be enough to outrun him. So fine. Getting in here. Going back to that weird living room, I guess. But I did not study enough. Some stuff is on the side, but this is openable. Open this. Open this. No. I open this. No. These. Neither. Neither. This is a bit losing, to be honest. The fact that some stuff is like all the way up there and some stuff halfway up there. There, lighter. No. Got the battery in this. Kodak is really solid. Fenda? Is there anything I can manipulate in this place? This? I can set. Okay. Ben? There's not much use to do so. Weird cuckoo clock. Okay, okay, shadow. Okay. Okay. Well, played with the puck for too long. The monster found me. Which do confirm that there is still a monster, even though he did not attack me for a few rounds. Next step. Getting in there. Progressing, they say. There. There. Get in here. Last place I saw one of these eyes, I was able to see through it. Not now, apparently. Somehow it won't light up. Cool. So this is still not working. I have to go up, get inside that room. I will open the other wall just in case I have to run away from the other side. Make a save. Let's go for these steps. So, move this. No, I don't want to take that lighter, but if you really want me to, I'm gonna drop it. Oh, take this. Drop it. Drop the chair. Get that second lighter. Then get back in here. Stick tight. Woo! Stand up. Reopen the door and then get inside that hole fast. Before the monster gets me. And see if that changed what happened down here. Yep. It's just like a scary spot, so this is not what changed. I'll get back up and hope not to meet the enemy. I gotta save. I think it's a good place to do something like that now. Oh, I just can't save at the moment. Maybe the game considered the place too dangerous to save. Up. And. Down. Carry stuff behind. And I respawn up top. And we get to see Lucy for half a second right there. Not really openable. This one's a dead end. I think this one is now a dead end too, so that won't be the way. Okay. Not a dead end anymore. Maybe? Oh no, it's further than it was one. This thing fell on the ground for no reason, I guess. Just magic. This is now jam, and the sound comes from inside, and this was the place with the lots of armoire. Dressing. We don't have to go with that thing. The mine can still down. Those are chairs that we cannot manipulate. Because our character is able to break walls, but not to go through chairs. Okay, let's click on that just in case. Nope. Okay, that's fine. We're now kind of used to that dong dong dong. This is empty of any use. This is a dead way. Okay, so for now, upstairs, there's nothing we can do. Go take a quick look at downstairs. This game is so losing me. At this place, we went in. There was nothing interesting. Okay, I hear the tum tum of when the monster is getting close. Ugh! That was my own hand. That was my own hand and my own camera just getting stuck in a wall. Pretty sure the next part is somewhere in here. Oh fuck. I might have found something, but I can't see. I'm gonna take out one of my lighter. Somehow it won't light up. I can't sit on this one either. So it's not here. Is it in here? Okay, let's get in here. I know it sounds stupid, but like he's really close. Nothing in here. I reopen it and not die. That would be appreciated. He's probably right there, and I'm gonna die trying. When's the last save? Okay. I don't think we're gonna do the whole game. I think we're gonna do it in 3 times. Like, for stress reasons. Okay. I'm not even sure if there is a monster into it. Like, we hear the sound, but it may just be to make the place a bit scarier. Okay. The other side here. There's probably something I missed. Yeah. Nothing special. Wallahi! Oh, I died. That's a lot of jump scare for one game. Do I have the babushka or not? Matryoshka, sorry. I don't know if I have the Matryoshka or not. I don't know if I want it, also. Do I want it enough? Fine, got it. Now, this one is a danger. Now, we go down here. Can we save here? We cannot save here. No. In here. Big shadow. Basically screaming, we want to get in here. There is something here. I missed it, I know, but there is for sure something here. Can I pray to any of these candles? Oh, interact. Oh, wait. There was something here. Look. I didn't interact, so... There. I feel so stupid. Come up, scary stuff. Like, I went here 3 times at least. Oh... Now I can go down there. Makes sense. Progress? I'd say progress. Just need to not die now. Poof. New goal, not dying. There. I understand that. I'm gonna chug those spells. F this. Take this. Drop it here. Open this. And get it. And now downstairs. And now this new place. Still scary. Still scary. Still hull jam. Oh, this one not. Good sign. Nothing much. Okay, turning on the right. What the fudge? I need to be able. That's the way. Way too many door, way too many code for only 1 ounce. Once again. This is the house of a hoarder. If I know one. Okay. Progress is there. 3 doors. 1. Oh, rusty key. 2. Scary place. Okay. Guess danger is behind me. Is it? It's up front. It's up front. It's all good. That time I did not... Yeah. I was waiting for it that time. Jump scared. No word. Yay. It's about time. I think I've got killed like 8 times by this guy. This doll face looking like a big reaper, gutting those big fingernails made of sword. basically. Okay, so back to where we were. That's the place. That's the place. Pressing on. Pressing on. Let me go up. Cool. Did he not spawn that time? Whoop. That's red, so it's a good sign. Rusty key. I found a rusty key. Cool. Progress, some would say. And do I go deep? No, you don't have to go deeper in anyway. So let's get in. Get back up. Get to this door. I don't know if closing the door slow down the progression of the thing, but maybe I should try to start closing a few. Rusty key. Open. Get in. And I lost the rusty key, so that was the only door that this thing is actually allowed to open. What's in here? Nothing, really. Okay, so I need to find a plank, I guess. This one. These one. Neither. I'll close this. And if I learn that this changed nothing in the presence of the monster, I will probably leave them all open. Oh, cool. Not cool. What the hell do you do with all those buddy in your house, my friend? Okay, can't pick. Can't pick. Can't pick. Nothing. This something I can hurt? No. Oh, cool. I found a plank. Good. Some would call that progress. I don't know exactly where I found it, but I found it. So, I got a plank. I'll drop the plank here. Get attacked. Not even. Those corpses are not attacking. They're just like being creepy. Okay, push the door. Are we back in the house? Or we're still like not really there? Ah, fudge. Yeah, sure. Is that door open? No. Is that door open? Neither. It's open. Ooh! Are you a joke? How is this? Yeah. I'm in danger. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, that's a brick wall now. That was scary. Now that's a brick wall. We go the other way. Can I open the lighter now? Nope. That's my only light. Let's get down to it. Not like we really have the choice, right? Okay, that won't light up. And this, that works. So, boop. Oh. Go up. Why would you have a car in your trash? How did you make it go to this place? Okay, that was so inefficient. So, magnificent. Oh, and that opens on my side for sure, so I get in the trash. So we're back in that door that I was not able to open, with absolutely no clue about what's the next step. Once again. So back to Lucy's room, right? Okay, we're back in the house, so the lighter works once again. We have scratches of the monster everywhere. The restroom is back to being a restroom. Lucy's room is back to being Lucy's room. Fudge. And this is back being scary. Nothing works in my lights. So I'm going back in here, I guess. The spot. Then you go back out and she has written something else, right? Darkness still haunts me. No shit. Getting back in. That seems to be the trigger. Going back here. No. Read it. It seems to be working properly. Yeah, no shit. Lucy, Lucy. Lucy, you need help. Is she protecting me, actually? Oh, fudge, again. We're back here. Back in the house. My lighter works once again, so it's less paranormal than it was. The restroom seems to be back to its normal states. Okay. Okay, that door is now jammed. Let's take the other way. Oh, no, I can't. I'm now locked in here. Something good for my sanity somewhere? Yes. Oh, another lighter, though, if I need one. Eventually. I will need to open... That's now that we opened the shower to see what's inside. Yeah. That was bound to happen, right? Water is getting out. Supposed to go there. Enjoy it. Water gonna start to overflow. Blood water. Open. Get it on, game. This is to build up tension. So you know something wrong is about to happen. They want to make you feel locked in. Water's going up. There is a level checker on the right side here, so normally if it's working, that should not go and fail the bet. Can I start this one? No. Nothing more I can do here out of weight, I guess. The level thing does not seem to work. That's gonna eventually overflow. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Okay, where is she? She's in here, right? Nope. Get unlocked. Is this unlocked? No. Tension building. Tension building.
Sheesh.
Oh, thanks, Jack Score. That's the right time to make that kind of sound. So the bat stopped going up. The door cracked. This is a scary stream, Jack Score, letting you know though. I think we're about to be done with Lucy's story, but the more I play, the more I see that this keeps on going. Can I take a bat? Okay, I apparently can take a bat. Don't ask me why. While you're getting run it by a monster and basically like control inside this place, you feel like it's time to take a bath. By the way, for now, Jax, on the 3 games I played on stream, this one is the scariest. Lucy. Do that. Okay. Are we done with her? Aww. Lucy is a TV baby. Okay. Their parent just let her look at the TV her whole day. She made friend with a shadow. Ah, God.
Lucy! Supper's ready! Come on up! Lucy?
How much of a bad mom were you? Like, for Lucy to turn that wrong. So yeah, just the basic feeling of the game gives you goosebumps. You close your eyes. This is actually the scariest one of the 3 that I've played on stream. 4, if we count Phasmophobia. And there is nothing that active, actually. This is really like ambience-like and a few jump scares. So
Why would she do that? She loved Pico.
I don't know.
okay, Lucy killed her bird.
She's never done anything like it. I think we should see a professional.
I think we may be done with Lucy. Because for now, we seem to get explanation about why all of this happened. I think the first part of the game is now done for her.
You heard the diagnostic. She could be in danger. We don't have much of a choice.
I know all that. But who the hell prescribes syringes for a child? Couldn't they just give us pills like everyone else? How can a child trust a parent that thrusts needles up their arms? This new doctor clearly doesn't know anything about parenting.
This is the thing about the shot that we were seeing. They tried to treat her, and they were doing it with needle shot. Maybe she became like maybe she turned into a psychopath because of the shadow, or maybe the shadow is her.
I don't want their help anymore. She's only been worsening ever since we went to these doctors. Imaginary friends and all these weird behaviors. She doesn't even call me mom anymore!
They're just trying to help. It's not their fault. Even before we sought their help, she had problems. She killed Pico for fuck's sake.
Okay, so
Don't you remember?
don't know if the shadow actually exists or if it's just like a manifestation of Lucy's. But Lucy started going wrong. They went to see psychologist and they basically prescribed a shot, something that you can shoot to help her. Then we're going to Bath and Blood because that's the most logic thing to do, I guess. I will suppose that it ended so wrong. I wonder if the shadow is actually like a recurring theme in the 3 parts of the game. And then Lucy comes out. She looked like she was like a really joyful girl in the back. Nice try, Kim. It almost worked. That sent shiver. Kim tried to make me jump scare by going through the door. Rah! But like I felt the shiver. I did not scream. I love you. Nice try. Better luck next time. Bad timing. There was not that ambience at the moment in the game. It was pretty smooth. I never screamed like that in a game.
You're so funny.
This one is actually really pretty scary. And nothing happens. Like, nothing happens. I just feel like it's better than the Outlast for now. And this is way less aggressive or active. Oh, there's story there. Arr. Yeah, check score, turn your eyes. Okay. That will not be a nice scene. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Open that goddamn doors now! Move!
Oh no. No, the shadow is actually something. She gives our heart to the shadow. Oh no. No, our bottom jaw. What the hell? That's why she was that scary. Everybody without a bottom jaw would actually be scary.
Ahoy, matey.
Two halves.
Thanks
us.
for joining
Two
the
halves
crew.
Two halves. I'll call you two half. Because I'm not sure how to pronounce the last part. Two halves go. That fellowship is appreciated. You're now part of the crew, and I get a VHS. Nice. And yes, that's the job of kid. We found a progress item. Oh, we're done with Lucy. We can be calm now. End of Lucy's chapter. A gruesome hand. Okay, so Lucy had her demons. However you wanna interpret the last part, I'll call you two half. Two half is a fool, so I could call you fool, but that would be weird. Why didn't I listen to you this time? I told you, Dexter. Like, Thursday streams are not for the faint of heart. Like, they are hard to listen to sometimes. Like, no, not Tuesday, Thursday. Tuesday was kind of fine when we think about it. Because Tuesday is Prey, and Prey is closer to an action game. Like, the monsters are not that scary, they're just really monstrous. Yeah, let's get in the progress room to see what we got as a trophy. It's probably the jaw. Yeah, it's the jaw. So there is 3 story in this game. And I'm kind of scared that if I go for a second one now, I will not end up in the right time to go and help my mom. By the way, guys, when your moms ask for help, you have to help them. Be nice with your mom. That was my PSA. And there is 2 other chapters. I found 1 key for one of them. And it's nice because the door that open are still open. Depends. Yeah. A good thing to take in consideration, Jenny, is the fact that we do not choose our parents, as they didn't choose their kids. So, where do we go? But they were kind of responsible for a few things that they developed. So, we have one of the key item here that start a quest, and I don't know where the last one would be. Maybe in the kitchen? We will spot the key item, and then I may go and try to help my mom. And if I do it fast enough, maybe I'll be there later during the night to play some Pokemon Unite. It's gonna depend how long that takes. So I will make this stream shorter, and maybe I will make some extra. And by the way, for those that did not know yet, we're going for probably a 12-hour stream on Sunday to basically, I would say fest, but it's not the right word. That would sound weird. That would sound wrong. Basically, enjoy the fact that it's been 6 months that we've been streaming. I will try to make some special thing happens during the stream, but it may also be just a, yeah, let's play with some people to different games. Like 5 or 6 different games. There are games that I want to reopen, like Warframe. It's been a while I haven't opened it, and the game is really nice. You're a space ninja, and you basically progress through it. I may go and try to show people how to get a Kuva weapon, which is basically like some of the greatest weapon of the game, if you know how to unlock him. And those are not that hard to do once you know how to do it. It's been a while. I'm quite sure I will remember quite fast. Where is the third key? Like, I guess the 3 key items... Now there's a cage here. Pico's cage. She killed Pico. We left everything open, but I'm fine with that. Because when things are open, they are easier to look in later on. And it's easier for the ghost to scare me. How magic would it be if you could do that in your own kitchen? Right? Magic door that goes in between each of them. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Where's the last one? I can't see it. I won't get it. Locks there. I don't know where's the third one. We'll go sit in the progress room. Did you find the VHS tape? I did find the VHS tape. I guess I have to go to the VHS in the living room or on the basement? In the basement? Am I supposed to not be able to find it? VHS, hi. Again, recall video cassette. Bride. Let's be scared. Okay. She was Bride? No, it's a DRH. Not sure. This is kind of weird. I don't think there's gonna be scary stuff there. Oh. The game is still in early access. I don't know if they will add some part later on. I gotta say that I was really optimistic, thinking I would end the game in less than 6 hours. We just did 1/3 of the game in 3 hours. Yep. I will have to make some other stream. We will end this one in about 15 minutes. Is this like resetting? Yeah, this just replays now. And the other question is this really a better show than nothing? So we got back that VHS tape with Bright written on it. We open the light. Where's the third key? Like this, the third item to start a run, Art Bottle. If you have any idea about it. I'm a Trishka. Yay! So we now have 4 of them. I don't know how many there is. I don't really have to know. I'm gonna survive even if I don't. Oh, cool. These are openable. Yeah, books, pen. Nothing interesting here. Whoops. Taking pictures of nothing. And thanks for the hydrate, by the way, Jexcore. That's appreciated. You take care about my health and my little bladder. There we go. We did not find much candle. Or I did not place them. Maybe. So... do I have a message? Do I have another message? Oh, my hands are full. F. Oh. Nope. Only got one. These are some good 2Ace batteries. Oh. What's that? Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing at all. Wait. I saw a key. Ooh. What's this? I don't want to take it yet, but here was the third, the third, oh no, that's just this. What's that? You can't use that here. Okay, still do not help me. Can I put it there? I can't use that here. And I'm still lost. I reopened the electrical room. Give me the chance to see where I'm going if I open the lights. There. The place still is kind of nicer to see when light is on. Is this mold? One there, one there. The third one cannot be that far. Oh, another VHS. Indifference. Okay. And a key. With an Omega. The Omega was in the garage. Okay. Did I just open another story without knowing it? It can read video cassette. Oh shit. I was saying 15 minutes, but I may be interested to go and see what is in the Omega box and then leave. That's cute. What's its hero request? Explain the question. What is the goal of my character? Like, what's the objective of the game? Ooh. That seems to be like a father story. We got a kid story just there. And there, the feeling that I have is that the father was not like It's an option you can buy with Kraken coins. Oh, hero request. Okay. This is like, if I'm playing a game with some options, you can basically decide, let's say I'm playing Edis, and you want to be, you want me to play with the shield. You can say, well, you're gonna pick the shield. Or I'm starting a game of Pokemon, and you want me to go for a Charmander instead of Squirtle, as I would usually go for. Or Bulbasaur. You can tell me, I want you to pick that character. It's basically to give you power over what I'm doing. There is some game where it makes a difference, some where it does not. Like if I play 20XX and you want me to go for the character I was not planning to play, I will do my best to play it. That would be good in many games. Heroes of Hammerwatch, Neon Abyss, Hades, Isaac. Anything where I have an option to pick early game that will have an impact on the game. This is where you want to use that. I think it's like 800 points, something like that, to give you that option. And I made a list in the doobly-doo. By the way, I reworked everything under the stream. And it's better when you look in 3 panel large, but if you don't, it still do not look that bad, but it's not as great. So I made a list of all the games that I can play on the right side. And basically, when someone wants to go to request a game in particular, you can just go and see the list and pick one that would interest you. So we said Omega in the garage. We saw that box earlier. I know where it is. It's probably the 3rd starter. So you needed to do the Lucy part before you do this one, I guess. Or maybe I just like lay under a false impression. Where was it though? Are we sure it was straight right there? Boop boop. Boop boop boop. I saw the Omega box. This is meant to be the garage. Where is it? Go deeper. I won't like to. Okay. I just don't remember where I saw it. I cannot store this item, but I can take this though. So let's say I want to store this here. Take this. What can I do with that though? 333 again. It's always 333 everywhere. And this is dark. I couldn't find the Omega box. I know I saw it. What can I do with this thing? Okay, let's drop it for now. Oh. And this respawn in the storage room when I lose it, probably. Cool. There. Okay. Progress room. Still trying to find the Omega box. That was garage. Garage was on the left. Let's drop it here. I won't need that for now. That is a garage. By the way, this is not the scariest part of the game for now, check score. So, nothing to be too scared about. It should be fine. It's not the box locked in the wall you broke. It's in the wall, you think? Because I know we saw it. I noted on my hand that it's in the garage. And I don't want to forget where it was, so... I'll take a look, but I think it's only the gun down here. Not the box. Yeah, it's only the gun. And you cannot take pictures here. No, nope, it's not in the wall I broke. I think this is still considered the garage. Maybe it's the basement. Maybe it was behind us? Like that place? Right here? Omega box. Please show yourself. Once I'm done with that, this is the end of the stream, but I want to find it. I don't want to leave that undone and basically forget that I had that to do last time, because I will. Okay, good. Light. No. This looks like something that will be useful later on. This is dark. Why wouldn't you put the light in here? I'm back here. I have a hand, Kim. I'm a teacher. This is basically how teacher take notes. Yeah, I saw that there was a click for the light. Okay, small light. Ew. This is legit. Like, someone could have a disgusting toilet like that in their basement. Poof. Is there a light somewhere? Light switch. Cool. There. That's a much better. Now we see where we're going. There's a light right here. There's a switch right there. And now we start to see where we're going. There. Okay. It's not the box locked in the wall you broke. It's not there. As the hole, you need to go down to pass through. I went there. So I'm going to take a quick look because I know we saw it. I took a note where it was. So Omega box. Visage, because we saw this box. I do not feel any shame. Not in a chapter, watch the tape. Back. Visage, walk through and guide patata patata. I just want to know where the Omega box is. Okay, show me the image. No, not that. I get skincare stuff, like the Omega box for skincare. So, not that. I want to go Omega box, Visage, game. There. Accept cookies, fine, and Omega. This is not in here. There. Control, fine, Omega. This is not in here also. Okay. I don't even know if this is obligatory then. Because the Solus are not saying where you can find the Omega box. I know we saw it. The game gave us... This action is impossible at the moment. Yeah. Where did I saw the box? The first time I went into the basement was through this way. Then I skipped. I did not went when we heard that. Because that was scary. And I went the other way around. Oh. Cool. Oh, yeah. Comic page. Let's take this. The neighbors. The Omega box was not far. And not that hidden as well. But where? Avoid standing in the dark for too long. Thanks, game. There? There. That's it. That's where it was. Was it? That's it. Yes. So, the box is locked, but we got the key. What's in here? A cryptic handle. I have no idea where we would need a cryptic handle. But that's a good place to stop. So, I'll press this. I'll go save game. Saved slot 2. We will overwrite that so we do not have a lot of option later on. And we're already at 25% of the game completed. That's not so much, actually, when we think about that. And we played for 2 hours, 33 minutes. All these for a towel hanger. Yes, Kim. Thanks. So, I think that's going to be enough for this morning.